attempt. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion LA Chargers taking on the NFC champions. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
Right away, they'll change the look. They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
On second down, here's Smith again. Room here to run. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Got it. Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now this time he'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's taken down inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Steps away. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him. The mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the 3rd quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
Out to his left. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket. He got enough for the first.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder. If he wasn't a first-round pick, they want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Moore, the man in motion. On third down, he'll drop to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Elijah Arroyo from 19 yards away. And the Seahawks are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Still going. They can't stop it. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
On the ground, this is Amari in Hampton. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who have been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Slot man moves right. And we've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. 7-0 is our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Get it.
Inside handoff, Smith. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Smith. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Looks like they'll move things around here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His 2nd catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough. first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Ready? Cougar night. Ready?
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. From the 46, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Another Seahawks first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Ready?
It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a third down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Let's go.
On third down, Martinez. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Martinez. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriot...
No problem about fumble. It's out. It's loose. And picked up by the Chargers. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
At the 15-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he's got some space here. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
It's now second and 6.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. Our first carry for Najee Harris. Breaks through the contact. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris, 24 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
A first down carry for Smith. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down and 6 now. Back to throw. Being chased out left. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
That's good for a Seahawks.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. A beautiful fake. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now it's Herbert. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert will get this complete to Trey Harris. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And this time, he's got the hook up. It's complete. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. They snap it to Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
19 yards. That's another Chargers.
Hampton. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumbled, recovered. They still have an opportunity.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Leonard Williams gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold it. Let's get the ball back for us.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They begin with a run by Smith. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 9.
60 Maverick. Come on, come on.
They'll set up a throw. On the move to his left. That's down the field. He's got a roll. And they do finally get him at the 12. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Charger drive about to get going. And we're at the time of this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. Fighting his way through contact. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Herbert now. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Lad McConkey from 8 yards out. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
19 Lions.
2nd and 9 now. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks will add to their fourth quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
To throw again on second down. Herbert. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Chargers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Chargers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And that almost their first INT of the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Chargers first down.
Back to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Again, Herbert. It's brought in by Harris. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Herbert. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back in the 43-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Ready.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 go.
On third down, Smith. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. And that should just about do it.
For a Seahawks first down.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
And that's another big-time run, and it sure looks like the leverage game is being won by the offensive line. They're the low man on just about every snap, and they're winning, pushing back the defensive front.